Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Jets, and I'm here to talk about Week 5, where the Jets win 31-21 over the Denver Broncos in the Nathaniel Hackett revenge game. Man, that was just such an ugly game. I doubted them the whole way, didn't believe in them for a second. God, I love them Jets. Can't wait to watch them again next week. It's all about them Jets, baby. Death by field goals and the Hall twins shoving it down their throat was the gift presented from the Jets to the Denver Broncos and the Sean Payton experience. This was an ugly game, and there's no two ways about it. The Jets had one offensive touchdown in this game and managed to win by 10. Like, the fact that they scored 31 points with one touchdown from the offense is wild. Defense was good. They held them to 13 until basically garbage time. The defense more than kept up their end of the bargain. The offense is where it gets a little interesting. I thought Zach Wilson had another pretty solid game. I had no issue with him. I want to say, I'll pull it up right now, 19 of 26, 199 yards, 7.7 yards per attempt with an interception. That is just simply deceitful. The Garrett Wilson interception thing was just not on Zach Wilson whatsoever. That has got to be caught by Garrett Wilson. I understand that people might say, oh, well, he should have went back shoulder. You can't let a ball get through your hands like that. And I would even say, I can count 3 receptions off the top of my head. There was the Lazard that hit him in the hands, and Garrett Wilson had one that also hit him in the hands earlier in the game on like a slant, I want to say in the first quarter, and then that interception. Very, very easily, the 19 for 26 with an interception could have been 22 of 26 with a touchdown and no pick. Very, very easily. And it's unfortunate that it didn't. I thought he had a nice game. He wasn't bad. He did not. The one interception was just not an interception-worthy throw. Was he holding on to the ball a little bit too much again? Yes, that is still a thing there. The main takeaway I have from Zach Wilson in this game, you have got to, as an offense, stop coddling him. When you throw him to the wolves, he looks his best. When he's rolling out, when he's slinging it downfield, when he is back against the wall, he looks great. Right? There were a few plays this game, towards the end of it, when they actually opened the playbook up for him, he looked great. Last week, they opened the playbook against the Chiefs. He looks fantastic. Against the Cowboys, when they finally opened the book, he started rolling out. Yeah, there were picks in it, and it wasn't the prettiest game against Dallas. But when he was moving around, and they actually gave him the ability to do whatever he felt like, he looked a lot better. You can look at any game that he's played. When he has the ability to move, to make stuff happen, and not play just a very set structure, sit in the pocket, and go through your progressions. When he has the ability to go through his progressions, but on the run, moving around, right, drawing people with him, he looks better. His mechanics look better on the run. He is just simply better on the run. I would run a bootleg as much as possible with him. But stop doing this stupid BS little 5-yard passing game with Zach Wilson. If you want to get it in the playmaker's hands, call screens. Don't do this weird intermediate passing. Do screens, get in the playmaker's hands quick, or let him rip it. It's as simple as that. And if he isn't ripping it, I don't know if you know this, you have one of the best young running backs in the game. Breece Hall was a monster today. 8 yards per carry was his average. 177. He had a touchdown. He looked unbelievable. Enough said. He was incredible. Also, worth throwing out there, Zach Wilson had a couple of nice carries. Not too shabby out of him. Average 9 yards per carry. He looks pretty darn solid. I would like to see him run around more. He looks good when he does that. The Jets have a way to win. It's let the defense do its thing. It starts a little bit shaky. Then they get into the bend, don't break, and then they lock it down in the second half. It's the same rinse and repeat. That is the defense, and you know it. Side note, bunch of missed calls in the defense for holding. You'd love that. Also, there were more than one time where Zach Wilson got hit late or the face mask or anything. I'd love a roughing the passer call. I'd love that. Haven't gotten one since 2021, guys. That's really worth repeating. In this NFL, they are going on 2 full seasons without a roughing the passer call. Just worth throwing out there, but that's fine. They won this game, so I'm going to be happy and ignore that. The Jets have a easy formula to winning. Grip it, rip it with Zach, or screen pass. Feed Delvin Cook. Feed Breece Hall the ball. He is a monster. The offensive line looked better. That's good. And let the defense do its thing. Was this the prettiest or most convincing win? No. But they still won. And I don't know if I said this after the Buffalo game. The way that it went after Rodgers went down, which is funny that we're still talking about it, and that I'm still talking about it and bringing it up, you can't really complain about wins right now. You're going in, now you have to play the Eagles. I understand the Eagles are 5-0, and they are a lot better than you. There is a possibility. It's 5-0, and you're going to laugh at me, and I'm going to catch heat in the comments. I understand that. It's not the most dominating 5-0 we've ever seen. It's a good 5-0, but they are a beatable team. Now, are the Jets the team to do that? Probably not. I could very well see that game getting out of hand. The goal against them, I feel, is more so just keep it competitive. Keep that game close. Keep it respectable. Then you feel good about yourself. 2-4 is not the worst case scenario going into the bye week. You would love 3-3, but I just don't know that that's even possible at this point. After the bye, it gets a lot easier. And then you're going to have Aaron Rodgers back. And the vibes with Aaron Rodgers are just so much better than without him. That's going to be a massive morale boost. Wilson plays better when Rodgers is there. It's a documented fact. He looked pretty good against the Bills. Rodgers was in the building. And then against the Chiefs, he had his best game. Rodgers was there. He looks better with him. You won this game, and that was huge. You can go into the bye. 2-4 is not good. But you can see the light at the end of that tunnel on how you could possibly crawl out of that pit. Now, if you went in 1-5, season's cooked, see you later, have fun in the offseason. But you can see a glimmer of hope at the end of this. So the Jets get another 4:25 slot next week, home against the Philadelphia Eagles. Again, the 5-0 Philadelphia Eagles. That is a big task. Keep it respectable. That is my hope. Just keep it a respectable ball game, and I will be very, very happy. I'll be here after that game to talk about it. I'll be here during the week for Astro stuff. But until then, that is all I have to say. So if you enjoyed this video, please consider to like and subscribe. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day. And as always, go Jets.